Black Party of Minecraft podcast, episode 98. We're your hosts, Bearded Sloth
and Little C.
Prepare to dig into the intricate mechanics and untapped potential of this explosive episode.
That's right. Today's show includes Minecraft Fireworks, the past week in Minecraft, listener questions, and of course, Holy Bookworm's Joke of the Week.
We are recording this episode live with listener participation via Discord chat, so be sure to join our Discord to join the conversation and be part of the Block Party experience. Visit theblockpartymc.com for the ultimate Block Party adventure. Explore free Bedrock add-on packs, join our amazing Discord community, and find our fun-filled YouTube channel. Help support what we do and unlock amazing exclusive perks like the After Hours show, and you even get access to the past episodes, but you got to become an official subscriber.
I would do it if I were you.
You absolutely should do it. It's only $1.99 a month. That gets you like what, 49 episodes that are unavailable if you're not a subscriber.
Man, I feel like I'm scamming the people on my Twitch. You pay for a sub, that's $5 a month, and all you get is no ads and some emojis.
I know, and
I'm scamming people.
We're up to, I forget what After Hours show, 13, 14, something like that. We have quite a few, and they've been great shows. We've had guests on, like Max Podkinkin from Bisect Hosting. We had Dead doing her music thing.
I think that was on a normal show.
Oh, was that a normal show?
Okay. Was it the opposite? I forget.
We had a Pastor D on there.
We do all kinds of random stuff.
We even had Aaron Lewis on the After Hours show.
And we have us, of course.
And us. Lots of us. We had Holy Bookworm. So make sure you're a subscriber. You got to do it. $1.99.
We said Holy Bookworm. Now we're going to get 100 subscribers.
I know. That's what it took. So.
Yeah.
And for the ones that have subscribed, we really, really appreciate it. And let everybody know how awesome it is. All right, let's get into the topic. Are you ready, Little C?
Yeah, this is one explosive topic.
Let's have a blast.
Oh boy. So this week we are talking about Minecraft's obscure firework items.
Yeah, it's one of those items. We kind of brought this up last week. Somebody had a listener question, and I think my answer was something to do with what was the question? Do you remember?
The question was something along the lines of, what's an obscure / unused item? And then your answer was fireworks. And we're like, hey, let's do a show about it.
Yeah,
and
so
for Americans, or actually today we're recording this on Canadian Day or whatever they call it. I don't know. They're Canadians.
I don't know. We're recording on July 1st.
So that's Canada Day.
Okay.
But then on July 4th, of course, us Americans, 4th of July, lots of fireworks explosions because America is awesome.
Sorry, Redcoats.
Yeah, we kicked your butt.
Yeah, it's something like that. Remember 1776, right?
Man, he got the date right. I'm impressed.
I'm smart like that. All right, let's get into the topic. Do we want to read the questions we ask the listeners or just get right into their answers?
So I just want to comment on your question writing here. The first question, most memorable firework display in Minecraft. Share stories and creative uses. Like we've all gone to firework displays in Minecraft. That's something everyone does on a daily basis.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what you do? Nobody goes out and sees real fireworks anymore, do they?
Man, we need those VR Minecraft fireworks. That's where it's at.
Oh, dude, maybe that's what we should do. Set up a display in Minecraft and then watch it in VR.
You could do that, PlayStation VR.
I know. Man, now you're thinking, Little C. I like the way you're going with that. All right, question 2 was experimented with firework ingredients, favorite recipe, and mesmerizing displays.
I have never gotten into fireworks in survival mode simply because they're too complicated for my small Little C brain.
There is so much. I've actually been watching a lot of videos this week on fireworks and stuff, trying to prepare for this.
The 3 videos there are out there?
No, there's tons of them, actually.
Wow.
And there's a lot to do with it. And I have a really cool fun fact that we'll get to about fireworks. It blew my mind, too.
Question 3 was, how do you incorporate fireworks into gameplay or building projects? Share inventive uses.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
I don't know.
It works. Question 4 was, any lesser known or underappreciated firework items discovered? Share hidden gems.
All of them?
Yeah, I have one off the top of my head, like the skull. I didn't know you could use any skull to make the creeper shape. So you can use wither skeleton
So
skulls?
I can use the 12 zombie skulls that I have on Jericho?
Yes. Yeah.
Hallelujah. And question 5, What improvements or additions do you want for Minecraft Fireworks? Ideas for effects, colors, and mechanics.
There you go. That's what we asked. And we ask those, we usually post those on our Discord. So you really need to be a part of that. Find a way, get on our Discord because we're going to have that topic. We post it, gets you thinking, and you can chat about other things if you want. It's a
Yeah,
fun place to be.
you can just chat about how you like to eat your coffee.
That's right. All right. We got a couple listeners being engaged with us. We really appreciate it.
Our first comment comes from Howlin. I remember a while ago, before firework patterns, I just enjoyed setting up a simple firework display with a tiny bit of redstone. I think the only time I make a flower farm is just for banners or fireworks to make some decent color displays. Fireworks just help me make a moment a little more special. I think fireworks are super important for elytra and takes a creeper farm and unlimited free time on your hands to make either a large firework display or travel about 100 chunks on elytra and fireworks. Also, I like the fireworks for PvP because it is a formidable weapon when combined with a crossbow. Yes, my modern PvP crossbow fireworks are where it's at. It's so satisfying when you get a kill and you have one of the blast effect fireworks and you just shoot someone with the crossbow and then they die, but then the firework goes off. It's kind of
And I think of being the one being shot, how embarrassing that is
oh,
to be
that's
killed by
so
a firework.
oh, that's so embarrassing. You died to a firework. Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds like something that would happen in real life
It kind of
around these
does.
parts.
Yeah, around these parts out here. Yeehaw. We have fun with fireworks out here, don't we?
That's for sure.
Our neighbors were shooting some off last night.
Oh, that's what that was. I thought that was just after Taco Bell.
It could have been guns too. You never know out here. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes. And not like city guns either. These
No,
are country guns.
these are shotguns.
Shotguns and rifles and all the fun
The
stuff.
fun stuff.
He did make a very good point that it takes a creeper farm to satisfy your needs for these kind of things, even if you're just using a rocket for elytra traveling.
Yeah, which I feel is the only time that most players use fireworks is just to travel with
Yeah, it's
rockets.
just the rockets most of the time. And I think, but that's why I wanted to bring up and have a whole show because it is an awesome mechanic. It's super complicated how much they put into the game.
For that, nobody uses it.
Right. And I think it was Jeb. He actually got inspired by New Year's party or something like that. And he wanted to add it into Minecraft. So they did. Thank you for that, Holland. Next comment comes from Holy Bookworm. I have seen people do fireworks in the game, but I have absolutely no clue how it works. I would have no idea how to create fireworks. Gunpowder? Redstone? Who knows? But if anyone wants to put on a display, I would love to watch.
I think we can use your house as where we shoot the fireworks off of because you have a very flat roof.
She does have a flat roof. I'd be a little afraid, though. Or is it going to catch fire?
Luckily, fireworks should. If you shoot it out of a crossbow into a tree or something, it should light it on fire.
That would be true. And it would teach fire safety to children.
And someone please test that in real life. If you shoot a firework at a tree, does it light the tree on fire?
Oh, it can.
Please send me a video or something. I need to know.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And I think most people are with Holy Bookworm have no idea how they work.
I've seen really cool firework display videos though on YouTube. People in survival too. People really like to use it. The people that do use it are amazing with it.
That is something I would like to do. We're kind of limited on time if we want to try to knock it out before the Independence Day for America coming up in a few days. But it is something I'd like to do in Jericho. Sounds fun to me. Let's go ahead and get into our thoughts, Little C. Thank you for the comments, Howlin and Holy Bookworm. Really appreciate it. So, me personally, I haven't really had that much experience with Minecraft fireworks, but I do enjoy seeing them. I think most people enjoy seeing them when they do encounter them, whether somebody put them together as a show or whatever. Of course, I use rockets all the time for the elytra flying, but that's because it has a functional use, and I'm a functional guy.
Well, you should start using the designs with ones with designs on them, and then when you're flying, it's more fun.
Yeah, but the ones that have that, they hurt you when you fly and you use
Oh,
them.
minor detail. No need to tell the listeners that.
Now, I think Holland brought this up too, and you brought it up, and that is using the fireworks as a weapon.
Yeah.
I never really thought about that before.
It's only The only time I've ever seen it is in some modern PvP servers, practice servers for 1.9 plus Java PvP, but also on the Dream SMP, very popular lore-based SMP. That's how they always fought because one, it made it really cool for videos, and for cinematics and stuff when they used replay mod, it was so cool. They slowed down the effect when someone exploded and then saw a firework effect. But as you said, that would be embarrassing to explode as a firework when you die.
Yeah, it'd be a sad way to die. But I had a thought. Next time we do a dragon fight, I know it kind of hurts. My
Oh,
brain,
he's thinking.
I thought, right? But next time we do a dragon fight on Jericho, let's use fireworks to kill it.
That's not going to end in 20 death messages of
Oh, wouldn't
Link
that be
was
fun?
killed by a
We all take
firework.
crossbows and we just shoot. That'd be
You
actually
have to use fireworks with designs for it to do damage, I believe.
okay. So you have to do damage.
You can add. I don't know if piercing and stuff on a crossbow works
Okay,
with fireworks.
I have to ask though because you can't use your bow, or is that just the wither, or is that the dragon too? Can you use your bow for the last half of the health on the
You
dragon?
can't use a bow when they're perched. The dragon has when she's perched down to the portal area, but I
Okay,
believe you can use it past halfway, at
okay.
least on normal
I think it would
edition.
be a very fun thing to have all these fireworks ready to go and shoot the dragon down with that. It and with the night sky of the end, be so beautiful.
Yeah, turn on RTX. Oh my goodness, wow.
Oh, now you're really talking. Okay, that's another video idea for you there, little
I don't
C.
even know if RTX works with fireworks. I mean, banners don't work with RTX. You don't see banner designs.
You don't see them.
Nope, it's a bug. But they're
So what
never.
do you just plain color?
You just see whatever color that banner is.
Oh,
So
that's sad.
if you had a white banner but you used the pattern to make it all black, it would be a white banner.
And I assume now that they added the banner patterns to shields, it's the same problem.
I have not seen it yet on the shield, but I'd assume so, or it might have fixed it. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Now this week I decided to do things a little different because I knew none of us would have a lot to say about fireworks. Because I mean, let's be honest, nobody's really using them that often. It's just one of those obscure things in the game, but it's in the game and we should be enjoying them. So I decided to kind of go old school, like our old past episodes that you can get by subscribing.
Oh man, episode what? 10?
We used to do this all the time. That was
Yeah.
kind of the show. We'd have a topic and then we'd kind of teach people or talk about it. And we get a lot of info from the Minecraft wiki.
But then we found out that we're not good enough at the game to be able to always teach people about the game.
Well, I did things a little different. So I just went to the wiki and I summarized what the wiki says. How's that?
Hey, whatever works.
All right. I did come up with a really cool fact, though, by looking at the wiki. So, do you know how many combinations of fireworks and patterns there are? You want to take a guess?
1,000.
Oh, way, way, way more than that.
1,000,000.
Way, 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 way more than that.
20 trillion.
Way, 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 way more than that.
What?
So
there's more.
I have no idea what this number is. I don't know how to say it, but it's basically a 2 with 136 zeros after it.
Wow. So
And that's according to Wiki. So
is that
if
more than the armor trims?
I think it might be.
So there's more combinations you can do with that than you can with armor trims. That's crazy.
I think it might be. I'd have to do the math on that, but it's a lot. I only got up to 19 and then I ran out of toes.
That's what the wiki's for.
Little C, you're just shaking your head at me on that joke. 19. I got to 19. Or did you totally miss it?
No, I just
Okay.
wasn't even
He's
acknowledging.
just not acknowledging it. All right. Anyways, this is what I summarized from the Minecraft wiki. Firework rockets in Minecraft can be obtained by crafting. Go figure. Another thing to craft. You can craft a firework rocket without any explosion effect using paper and gunpowder. That's what we do all the time.
So that's what everybody knows how to do.
Right. And adding more gunpowder increases the duration of the rocket's flight. Some people don't know that. You have level 1, 2, and 3.
What rockets do you use for flying around?
1.
1?
Yeah. It's more efficient, I think. Because you're not wasting them. Because let's say you're just going
distance, it's better for...
Overall, I think you'd end up using more gunpowder.
At least inventory slots.
Right. Now, if it's an inventory problem and you're going very long distances, then yes, go for 3. And like I said, up to 3 gunpowder can be used, and up to 5 firework stars can be added to your firework, by the way.
Wow.
I don't think a lot of people know that. and all the fireworks stars explode at the same time when the rocket detonates. So if you put 5 in there, all 5 are going to explode at the same time.
So it makes it very bright
and colorful, and whatever design you have, you could have multiple designs. It's kind of cool.
You spend all of your gunpowder and supplies on one firework.
Yes, sounds fun. Now, to launch a firework rocket, you can use it on a block. So you point
Place
at a
it.
block and it shoots up, or it can be launched from dispensers and crossbows. When used with the elytra, a firework rocket propels the player in the direction the player is facing.
And usually into a side of a mountain if your name is Little C.
Absolutely. The duration of the speed boost depends on the flight duration of the rocket. If the rocket has a firework star, the player takes damage when it explodes.
So make sure when you're making rockets to travel, use firework stars.
Yes, exactly.
Because you'll look cool.
And you'll get a higher dead score. You can get the high score.
Yeah, high score, and there's where it's at.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can download our free Bedrock add-on. Firework rockets can also be used as ammunition for crossbows.
Is this just in Minecraft, or because I feel that could?
Well, I feel like you might be able to do this in real life too, but
Do not try this at home.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Now, they only deal damage if they have the explosion effect. So you have to add that firework star, right, to be able to do that, do the damage. The flight duration determines the range, and additional firework stars increase the damage. So you could pack 5 in there, make major damage, plus even more colorful. Once launched, fireworks fly vertically, and I didn't know this, with a random horizontal offset. So it's kind of like the wind would be blowing them one direction or the other, but they're mostly going up, but they'll drift to the side
But they
to
will
side.
all go to the same horizontal height, or vertical height, I mean.
Same vertical height, depending on the duration.
Yeah.
But they might be to the left or the right a little bit.
You could do cool stuff with the fireworks show of have the ones on the outside be lower and then have a staircase up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's hoping I have some time, maybe this weekend, Monday, sometime that you and I can just do this and put together a really cool show. And maybe we'll do it in creative or something. And we could even maybe put it on the test server. Everybody could just enjoy it that way. That sounds fun too. Because I don't know if we're going to be able to do everything we want to do in survival. It would take a lot of resources.
We know this man named Wire Guy. He has plenty of resources.
Yep. Now, after some time, the firework explodes into the colorful explosion based on the firework stars added. The explosion deals damage to the nearby mobs and players.
So you got to do it at night to kill all the phantoms.
Oh, wow. That's an awesome way to kill phantoms, too. Man, you're big brained over there, Little C.
I am. Wow. Shocking.
And the damage depends on the number of firework stars and decreases with distance. So the further away you're from the explosion, the less damage. That kind of makes sense, right? You're coming up with all these great ideas, and this is all the stuff why we should talk about fireworks, because these are the things people don't think about, and I think they're great ideas.
We're just going to change the world, and more people will use fireworks in Minecraft.
Watch
now.
all the big YouTubers next week, right? Because I know they're listening to us. Hi, guys.
Totally.
And they're going to start using them for everything they do in the game.
That'd be hilarious.
It really would be. Firework rockets have different flight durations depending on the amount of gunpowder used. They can be used to boost elytra flight and can be used to celebrate after successfully defending a village from a raid. That's something too, that fireworks are shot off after that. And of course, fireworks can be used to create visual effects and can be seen from a distance. So you can see them pretty far away too, which is nice.
As far as your render distance, or is it simulation distance? Because if it's render distance, there are some cool camera shots I could get.
Well, or somebody would have to be in the simulation distance,
the area of it,
but you should be able to see it
60 chunks away.
Yeah,
and you have your zoom all the way up.
Right, you should be able to see it from far away.
That's amazing.
It should be based on your render distance.
So like real life.
I would think. Yeah, exactly. Now, there are different sound effects associated with fireworks, including blasts, twinkles.
I almost read that as Twinkies.
Twinkies sound really good. I was thinking the same thing, Little C.
Maybe we need to go and get some Twinkies.
That sounds like a plan. I am on vacation, so vacation carbs don't count, right?
I agree with this.
All right, I like the idea. And launches, so they have that sound. The sound of the explosion is actually delayed to simulate sound in real fireworks.
That's amazing.
It really is, because you always see it before you hear it in real fireworks,
Yes.
because light travels faster than sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It's amazing.
So they did that. That's one of those details in games that nobody ever talks about or thinks about, but it's there by design. Somebody had to come up with that and say, "Hey, we're going to do this." And it's a great idea. And the reason we don't notice it is because it is so immersive that we just see it as natural. Now, firework rockets have data values and tags that determine their flight duration, explosions, and other properties. In Java Edition, the tag flight duration indicates the flight duration of the firework. Makes sense? So that's for your coding guys out there. Now, those were just some of the key aspects of. I didn't get into any of the details and stuff. Don't want to bore you too much, but there was so much. Like I was learning about the different things for those twinkles and all these things and the different blasts and the shapes and so much to it. It's really awesome. And it is an exciting way to either boost yourself for the elytra. I think it's a must have now at that point. You
Yeah.
pretty much have to do
Whenever
that.
they talk about removing it, the community uproar is insane.
But it can be just fun and visual effects and
Yeah.
things like that too. And celebrate, have fun. Little C, what are your thoughts on this whole subject?
They're really cool, but I never use them. I craft the Boing fireworks just to fly around, of course. I remember making a fireworks show years ago in creative mode, and that was cool because I timed it with redstone and stuff. But I'm always amazed to see it. I saw a video for New Year's. I forget if it was this year or last year, but it was a Minecraft developer and a few friends of On Their World, and they did a fireworks show for New Year's Eve, and it was a full survival world. They had snowballs shooting out of a lake, and they used, I think, fire charges along with fireworks to make a really cool show.
Oh, that's awesome. I would love to be able to
I
do
think they
that.
did note blocks too to make songs.
Oh, yeah, gotta have no. Oh, we should definitely do that.
I don't think we have time. I think we should use a music disc and then add a custom file. We edit.
Oh, for the music?
Yep.
Yeah, that could be fun. We could do something like that. That would be fairly
Easier.
easy. I think I could make that happen. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do it, but we could do it anytime. It doesn't necessarily have to be
I
the
think-
4th of July because we have a lot of players from overseas and
I
stuff
know
anyway.
I was talking about this at the start of the season. The way I designed our base with the castle wall was made for events, player-held events. I designed our base to be this party,
right.
a major party at
Yeah.
the Genesis, the Bearded
The
Sloth,
Genesis.
Little C, and Holy Bookworm base.
Yeah, and it's epic. It's really cool.
I just gotta make
and
sure we hide your house.
hide my house.
Yeah,
Why?
because it's better than mine.
It is a really good house, isn't it? But you did yours, not tutorial. You just built yours.
Yeah.
Mine was total tutorial, so I can't really take credit for it.
Yeah.
But there again, you can't build based on tutorials very well. You have problems following direction, apparently.
Just on tutorials. If it's a Lego
Oh.
set, I can build it just fine. Those instructions.
Okay, yeah, I love using tutorials. I'm very skilled at copying, I guess, is what
Yeah,
you'd call
such
it.
a skill. I am very good at stealing other people's builds when they explain how to steal it.
Even when I was a kid and I used to draw or something, I would trace a lot. But
Tracing's
I
just
still thought
fun.
it was fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. All right, I don't think there's that much more to say about fireworks. They're cool. There's a whole system involved. It's amazing the possibilities, and you really should look into it if you haven't yet.
So go and play with some fireworks in Minecraft.
Well, do it safely with adult supervision, and that doesn't include me. I'm not adult supervision. That
Yeah.
doesn't count.
You don't count.
No. All right, let's get on to it.
The past week in Minecraft. All info from Minecraft.net.
All right, they snuck one of these in last Saturday after we already recorded the show.
So rude.
And that is Minecraft Bedrock Beta and Preview 1.20.10.25, and it was only for Android.
That's kind of odd. Must
Like I
have been
said,
an
it came
important
out-
fix.
Came out Saturday, June 24th, 2023, and it was a fix. Fixed the top crash that was discovered with the most recent beta update.
It was just something they had to do right away.
Yep, exactly. Now we move on to Minecraft Bedrock Beta and Preview 1.20.20.20. Yes, I read that correctly.
1.20.20.20.
Exactly.
What in the Bedrock Edition naming?
Now that tells me that 1.20.10 is all done.
Wow.
So I bet that's coming probably next week, I would say. Maybe the week after as an official release. So look for that. Anyways, this one came out Wednesday, June 28th, 2023. Experimental features. Command line autocomplete has been added for recipe unlocking. Recipe unlocking notification sound updated on Bedrock. Okay, going back to that command line autocomplete, I sure hope they have a command that just completes all of them at once so you don't have to do each recipe unlocking as a command. And if they aren't smart enough to do that,
No
maybe we
wonder
should
Minecraft's laggy sometimes.
right, maybe we should make a add-on or something just to auto unlock those because that could get a little annoying after a while. Do you even know what it's talking about, Little C?
Not really.
It's kind of like Java Edition when you first get materials,
Oh,
then
I
it
like
tells you
that,
you
yeah.
can craft.
I think that's cool.
They're bringing it to Bedrock, basically. You'll get confirmation message when unlocking recipes with a command. The duration of recipe notifications is now calculated based on how many recipes got unlocked. Changes and fixes here. Top snow is now in parity with Java Edition, and each layer has a different height. So now the top snow actually changes the height of the block.
Makes sense.
Yep. Missing thorns damage sound has been added and is played when appropriate. Anvils now emit the proper sounds when broken, stepped on, fallen onto, etc. Empty maps now emit the appropriate sound when players draw them. Nether portals now emit the glass breaking sound when their obsidian frame is broken. I didn't realize they didn't do that. Is that something Java's done?
Yeah, Java's always done that. I think it was in Bedrock, but it might have broke. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it must just be something that broke. And it might have just been for the beta and preview, anyways. Falling blocks will now break when falling onto a boat. So, sand, right?
Yeah, anvils.
Right? All that stuff. So, boats are more powerful now, apparently.
Super powerful boats.
Updated the camera interpolation rate when crawling to match Java Edition. Entities no longer disappear when they are teleported to save chunks near the edge of the player's render distance. What? What are they talking about? Are they talking about
no idea.
Are they talking about Enderman?
Maybe. I have
Let
no
me
idea.
read this again. Entities no longer disappear when they are teleported to save chunks near the edge of the player's render distance. I have no idea. Take it for whatever it is. The third person camera will no longer clip through terrain when near water or lava. Fixed creative mode players not being ignited when standing in fire. So now if you're in creative mode, you will get ignited by fire, which I don't see the use for that. I think
So
you'd
you
want
get,
it the other way.
if you're on, let's say you're testing a texture pack with fire, and you want to land in the fire to see the fire on the screen.
That's a
I
very
think
small case
No, I
use,
think it's
but
useful. I think
okay.
it's good. In that way, if you're exploring in creative a map or something, and that's a part of the effects, but you're in creative for like a camera thing or something, I think it's good.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Entering flight mode in creative mode will now correctly cancel elytra gliding. Players should no longer accidentally trigger crawling when they shouldn't. Fix to crash when entering a world with corrupted saved chunk. Cherry leaf blocks will now generate particle effects at a relatively large distance based on system performance. So, for instance, your computer is better than my phone. You're going to see the particle effects from those tree leaves, the cherry blossom leaves. You're going to see that further away
That's
compared to
cool.
my phone, which is really nice that they are basing some of this. So if you do have the invested equipment and the
Minecraft
proper
will be
setup,
better.
Minecraft will be better for you. So that's good. Suspicious Stew no longer shows up in the creative inventory. Now I have weird feelings. It wasn't supposed to be in there, and it, for whatever reason, was in there.
I think the creative menu should have every single item, including barrier blocks, structure blocks, everything, even ones you have to get by command. I think they should be
that's
in
my
creative.
thoughts too. That's exactly how I think about it. I think everything should be in there, but for whatever reason, they don't want that in there. Change sneak and joystick visibility option in mobile touch control settings to a drop down menu. Moved sync old worlds button to the settings storage screen. Improved mouse input to be more responsive when used on Xbox. I wonder how many people use mouse and keyboard on Xbox.
A lot.
Do they? Okay.
That's a pretty good budget thing for a lot of people with setups. I see
Okay.
that a lot. Is they have an Xbox S or whatever the new Xbox is,
Right.
because it's cheaper than a computer. And if all you want to do, and you can even run browsers and stuff on Xbox, it's actually okay for that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that. And then Linux dedicated server, they have a different minimum requirement there, basically. And of course, there's more. I'll leave the link in the description for you all if you want to read more about that. But that's all we had. I think they're kind of taking a break. After the big update and stuff, they're not working as hard on everything. And you've
Wait, they
noticed
were working hard before the big update?
I said as hard. I never claimed they were working hard, just less hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Words. Yay.
Words are hard.
Now, what have we been up to in the past week?
Little C, what you been doing?
I've been working a lot on editing a Bedwars montage, although I'm not going to say the song I am using for it yet. You'll have to wait until it releases for that, but that's going to be awesome.
I got to hear the preview.
Yes, you got to see part of it, and I am very happy with. I really like how I did the intro. It's really cool and like cinematic, and then the outro is also really cool with editing effects, and the in-between stuff's awesome too, and it's really fun. So I'm going to release that when I hit 300 followers on Twitch. I'm at 291 right now. So I need 9 more followers and then I'll release it.
So go follow him.
Yes. And you can do that at littlec.live. Put that into your browser.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, I bought a domain the other day because it was kind of
Nice.
cheap for the first year or whatever. And it was just fun. And I can do unlimited redirects, meaning I have bio dot littlec.live. And that'll go to a solo.to page with all my links on it.
Nice.
I have one yt.littlec.live, and then I have discord.littlec.live.
And TBP?
Yeah, I have tbp.littlec.live too. So I use those as a personal kind of link shortener. Just so that way, if there's a link I want and I don't want to have the whole long link, I can just have a link shortener.
That's really awesome. I might need to look into that a little bit more. I know we had trouble with another website that we do for our video game store, and we never could get it quite figured out, but we bought it in a different way, and I don't know what's wrong with it, but maybe I might try or play around with that a little bit. Anything else, Little C, that you've been up to? Or
working on more stuff with my stream, and I'm trying to figure out some cool stuff to do for more alerts and stuff. But that's about it. Still streaming every day.
Yeah, I've just been hobbling around all week. I did my trucking, of course, and I was walking super slow all week. At some point last week, I don't know when exactly, but I threw out my back and it seemed to be better over last weekend. I was fine. But then trucking this whole week, it made it 10 times worse. I look like a really old man, don't I, Little C?
With or without your walking like that.
I know. Ha 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 ha. I'm hoping to relax a bit, and I'm planning on taking vacation basically and not trucking until like the 10th of July. So that should have plenty of time for my back to heal, I'm hoping.
And time for you to play Minecraft.
Right. And it gets me out of working around here.
So that's why he keeps saying his back hurts, huh?
The plot thickens. Now, last weekend, we set up the new desk we have in the studio. Are you liking that? It's nice to be able to see you and not have screens up here in my way. And
yeah, now I look over and I see his face instead of a back of a TV.
Ah,
it's scary.
Yeah, it is nice though. It helps with our interaction, I think, and kind of so we're on the same page. Plus, it looks really nice. I came in here last night and just needed to put something away, and I looked in here and I looked across. I'm like, wow, it's starting to look professional a little bit.
A little
bit. Now, I did order a TV/monitor mount for our wall, so I'm hoping to put up a bigger screen up there in the studio. That way you can see it at the same time as me, because right now the screens are kind of all facing me mostly. Holy Bookworm, though, she was the first one to record with the new studio setup.
Oh, man, that's crazy. That's because Holy Bookworm's the famous one.
She really is. She's the one carrying the show at this point.
Yep.
And it went really well. She is very good at being when she's able to talk to somebody. So she was able to look at me directly because I'm over here at the soundboard while she records mostly. And so it helped her be more personable, I guess, with her recording because she could see me directly. I did play a little bit of Minecraft in Jericho, of course, and I actually ran into somebody in Jericho while I played.
You shouldn't run into people. It's not nice.
I know. Holy Bookworm was farming. That's exactly what I went in to go do too. So we farmed together. I was able to show her a new moment kind of thing, and she might talk about it on her show. I don't know. But she didn't realize that a sword is now the proper thing for bamboo.
Yep.
And it went really well. So we got a lot of bamboo. The main thing we were focusing on was actually sugarcane. Why would we need sugarcane right now?
Maybe fireworks?
Yeah, you need paper for the fireworks. So sugarcane's the way to do that. I'm like we've been talking about, I'm really hoping to set up some kind of big firework display for 4th of July. We'll see how that goes though. I did some AFK at the iron farm because why not? You just got to do that anyways. Now, if you are on Jericho and you have all the items that work really well for fireworks, feel free to go ahead and drop some off at our base or in my mailbox or somewhere. Let me know. I pretty much need everything at this point. Like we'll take everything. We'll use it for the show, of course. I think the only thing we probably have covered, thanks to Wire Guy, of course, is he gave me access. He said it's okay for me to take gunpowder.
And he has lots of
He has
gunpowder.
lots of gunpowder, so we should be okay on that. But I really want to get, especially red, white, and blue dyes for obvious reasons.
Yep.
So that would be nice if you guys want to drop that off. If you're listening on Jericho, make sure to do that. And some of the ingredients for like the patterns, maybe any mob head will work if you have those. And they basically make a certain shape and the stuff you need for the fireworks stars, all that. Fire charges, of course. You really need the fire charges. All right. I'm looking forward to this next week here, this upcoming week, because I'm on vacation. I'm hoping to get a lot done. I'm hoping my back feels better. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still hobbling around today as we record this on Saturday. I'm hobbling pretty hard. It does seem like it's getting a little better.
Good. I can outrun him, so I don't have to listen to him tell me about his Minecraft, his redstone for the 42nd time today.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you just walk away from me.
And he can't do anything
and
about
I can't
it.
catch up.
He's just waddling, and he waddled away. Waddle.
All right, too far, little C. Let's move on. Listener questions.
Our first question comes from Holy Bookworm. Which mob are you most like?
Probably a polar bear.
What?
Well, I'm big and cuddly like a polar bear looks, right? He's just giving me this weird look like, what are you talking about? But if you get in my way, I'll probably just eat you.
What? I'm just moving on. What kind of question is that, Holy Bookworm? Anyways, I guess I would have to say the Warden. I'm fine all by myself, just not dealing with anybody. But if you try to wake me up or bother me while I'm doing something, I will attack you.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of like a polar bear, right? They'll leave you alone unless you mess with them or you mess with their babies, essentially.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of the same way. And that's kind of the Warden, right? Just leave them alone. But I'm more cute and cuddly than the Warden.
I'm not. I'm about as ugly as the Warden, so.
I would agree with that.
Hey!
All right, thank you for that question, Holy Bookworm. Next question comes from Annie Mae. Is there anything you wish you could take out of in real life and place in Minecraft?
This question really got me kind of confused. The wording of it was kind of confusing for my small little sea brain over here. But I would say the ability to hold anything in both of my hands. Wait, but I take it out of it real life, though. Do I lose it in real life? Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Do I lose it? If I lose it in real life, I want to be able to hold things in two hands in real life more than I do in Minecraft. But Java has that, so I would probably say a structure like a windmill would be cool.
Ooh, windmills would be cool.
Rotating blocks like that could do some really cool builds. But do we lose it in real life? Because windmills are very useful in real life. There's some that like generate power. There's some that make bread. I don't know. It's just a windmill. It's cool.
They are cool. Now I'll go with you then on this, and some kind of rotating block then, right? If you're talking about functional, I think that's a great idea. I'm thinking maybe like a gear or
Maybe
something,
it'd be hard to do
and
that in Minecraft.
maybe a rotating piston instead
That's
of the
what we
piston
need.
coming up. And it could go like around the four main directions, of course, but then the in between directions. But then
If you stop it mid, do you get half a block like sticking into the other
so,
block
right,
hitboxes? How
right.
does that
So
work?
yeah, and I think that would be the problem. But it would be like the 8 points you have on an arrow and an
Yeah,
item frame, something like that. But then yeah, you have the problem of the rest of the blocks. Then you have to code them in to be halfway turned.
it could be really cool, but I
That might
don't
be
think
too
it's
difficult.
possible.
I think I need to work on this more in my brain. But I do think rotation of some
Or
sort
at
like that.
least just windmills. Just make it so you can craft the thing and put it on the side of a thing and have the little windmill that spins.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe have it built in blocks just for that or
Yeah.
something. Blades or something. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I like the idea there. Little C. And thank you for the question, Anime. We need more questions. Always, always, always. You can call us, you can email us, you can leave it on our Discord. That's the easiest way for most people. Just get them to us. And they can be Minecraft related, like these kind of were, right? Or they can be totally non Minecraft related. Just keep them family friendly always.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the show, Holy Bookworms Joke of the Week.
What do you call a cow with a twitch?
Beef jerky.
All right, that one was
Okay,
funny,
then.
Holy Bookworm. That was good, but that was 2 weeks in a row of cow jokes.
Man, you better feed us some more steak then.
I like that. I like steak a lot. It's super yummy.
I don't think that cow agrees.
I don't think
Wow.
so either. All right, little C, it's been a fun show. It's been a great show. Really appreciate all the listeners out there. We're amazing. We're getting close to that 100th episode. I don't know if anybody's noticed yet. Not quite there yet. It's a big milestone, and we can't do it without you. So thank you for supporting us. All those things. Before we log off, it's time to gather our Minecraft friends and extend the invitation to your fellow players. Join us in spreading the Block Party hype by sharing our awesome Discord community, checking out our YouTube channel, downloading our free add-on packs, and, of course, unlocking exclusive content as a subscriber at theblockpartymc.com. Together, let's get this party started.
We want to hear from you. We love your comments and questions. You can email us at contact@theblockpartymc.com or leave us a voicemail or text us at 1-260-222-7240.
Thank you for being here. We truly appreciate it. Make sure to tell everyone about the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I gotta eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C, and I'm going to go start a firework show.